you want, 2, 3.
You put your body through the ringer on this movie, from broken bones
Yeah.
to, an infected eye. I have to ask, one, which of the injuries was like the most painful?
Yeah.
And two, like, what pushed you to like endure the pain? Because you didn't stop shooting
Yeah.
for a lot of it. So like, what was driving you not to stop, not to
Yeah.
take a break?
I mean, I'm not quite Jackie Chan. I didn't, I didn't go that far, but the broken toes were really painful when you're doing choreo because you got to stop on a dime and your toes just keep, so you get that shocking pain. But the broken hand really took because we had to continue filming this action sequence and had to change all the choreo to like one-sided choreo, which was heartbreaking because you're a lot faster with two hands. But yeah, it's all part and parcel of it,
Second question is a bit more weighty, but in the film, the Hydra community, they take you in, they nurture you, and they train you to be a skilled warrior. I'm so curious, like, when the idea to include them first come in your head, and two, considering that trans, intersex, and third gender people across the world are still fighting for representation and for rights, like, did you feel a weight of responsibility portraying them in your story?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like the story is about underdogs and like outsiders, people that feel like they don't belong coming together and bolstering each other up, So, when he's at his all-time low, he's found and healed by this Hydra community, and, he finds a way to express his trauma and understand something about himself. And, I think there's similarities to everyone's journey, whatever that may be, and for me, when I looked at the mythology and I started really diving into the story of Hanuman and this kind of like amazing god that had forgotten his true self and his powers, and him and his band of like other, powerful monkeys that were cast out in the jungle, I was like, okay, who could represent that and how could that be? And they come in at the end of the day and put their lives on the line and save the day. And for me, when I went to India, I met the Hydra community, and I've seen them around, and it's like, wouldn't it be amazing to take those philosophies and talk about faith and religion? And religion can be very constrictive, but actually, when you look at these old iconographies, half man, half woman, it was embraced thousands of years ago, and now we've lost our way with it. So I wanted to dive into that a bit.
And last question I have to ask, because after this movie, I feel people are it's not gonna be just Dev Patel the actor, but Dev Patel the filmmaker, and they're gonna be so excited.
Yeah.
Like, what do you know? What you want to do next? Do you know if you want to stay in the realm of action, or do you kind of want to maybe branch out into some other genres?
I love action, but I just think I see things very visually. I always have as a performer. Actually, words are hard for me, but emotions and textures are. I remember. And so I've really enjoyed that part of filmmaking. I think is trying to capture a feeling out of a scene. So I'd love to. I'm fiddling on a few things, but we'll see.